Hello fellow beer lovers. Today we're going to be doing the first video in a three-part little mini thing, the Bad Beer Trilogy. I had a lot of fun doing the Keystone Ice. I got a lot of funny comments. I had a good time with it. Somebody else, one of the other reviewers, did a bad one because I did that and he thought it was really funny and everything. So we're gonna keep it going. And I got a couple comments and a couple private messages saying, hey, why even do the bad ones? It's bad going in. You can tell by the price point it's going to be bad. You usually get what you pay for the most part. Well, there's a couple reasons, to be honest. But one, if one of you guys ever has a really rough week financially and you need to find a beer, and you just want to have a few, you might have to revel into the badness of crap. And then maybe I can help you decide which one is worse than the other one, so you know to stay away from it. So that's one of the reasons, and I have some other reasons too. I mean, it's fun to do. I have a lot of fun doing it, and that's what this is about. I just like having fun. So here we go. Beer number one. Everybody knows about it. Colt 45. Now this is a fine malt liquor. It's 6.10 ABV. This is a pounder can, 16 ounces. Just got it out the fridge, real cold. Billy D. Williams approves. Anybody who gets that, you get some props. Billy D. Williams approves of this stuff. And has a horseshoe with the horse kind of going nuts on it. Nothing really else about it. No ABV in the bottle or on the can. And really, I think if Colt 45 would put the ABV on the can, I bet you they'd sell more. I mean, 6.1, that's more than... That's more than the Natty Ice and the Keystone Ice and stuff like that. So we're going to give this a try. I'm going to try to get a good crack for you here on the camera.
There are two rules to remember if you want to have a good time. Rule number one, never run out of Colt 45. Rule number two, never forget rule number one.
Yeah, a little bit of smoke coming out of there. That's cool. That's cool. I don't want to do this. It's going to pour it into a mug so I can actually pour the whole thing in there. I don't want to pour this right down the middle because this will foam up real bad. And yeah, and right there you can tell that it's real pale color. I guess a little like urine. Super pale. You can probably see me right through it. And decent head on there though. It wasn't real aggressive with the pour. Don't know how long that's going to stay. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Oh, that's one thing I wanted to mention. Beer Advocate, the Bros, actually had this as a C-, which is real surprising. I figured it would be far worse, but let's see. Let's find out. You guys ready? Have a smell. Well, this one doesn't smell bad like the Keystone I did. Stir it up a bit. I guess those are supposed to be malts. It's not good, but it's not a bad smell. It's nothing repulsive. It's just not real inviting. All right, let's get down to it. 16 ounces of this. I'm going to need to have quite a few tastes. It's not rank. It doesn't taste awful. I'm not sure if C- though. I don't know where they're getting that from. I don't think it's C-. They got some lacing though. That's really surprising. I wasn't even looking for it. I didn't expect it at all.
You want to know why you should keep plenty of Colt 45 on hand? You never know when friends might show up.
Let's have another taste. Now, there are some characteristics of it that do remind me of the Natty Light and the Keystone Ice. Number one, The mouthfeel, there's almost no taste when it's in your mouth. On the Keystone, there was a little bit of rank. Number 2, there's some bitterness when you swallow it, and it's not a hot bitter. It's just a bitter. It's just a bad bitter. But honestly, it's not terrible. I'd take it over the Keystone. And, hey, if I was hurting on cash and I was just looking to get drunk, I'd take it over the Natty Light. You got to have an extra 2% alcohol. Yeah, this is probably the best bad one I've had. It's very similar to that Natural Light, though. There's not a lot of anything to it. It's real watery. It doesn't leave anything to be desired. But the Natty Light, from what I remember, it's been a while, I don't think it was as bitter on the bite. It didn't have that bite. But really carbonated. Almost, it doesn't look, it looks just about as carbonated as any other beer. But that carbonation, maybe because the beer is so thin, let me give it a little swirl there. Yeah, maybe because the beer is so thin, I don't know. I resurrected the head a little bit. The head wasn't sticking around though. But better head than the Keystone, and I think better head than the Natty. So, color's about the same, but head's better. Taste is close to the same, but better than the Keystone, and there's more alcohol. I think Colt 45 might be victorious. Like I said, there's 2 more I'm going to do. Not all today, but 2 more coming up. I got one everybody else probably knows about, and then one I don't know. One I haven't really seen too often, so we're going to check that out. And I'm drinking this cold. This is just out the fridge. That's probably the only way to go. I've seen them in 24-ounce cans. I call those man cans. If you get in a man can, you better make sure you're ready to drink all 24 ounces real quick, because it needs to be cold. You let this stuff warm up and it's done. This is one of the first, I think this might be the first full beer I've ever had. When I was 19, so you got Colt 45. It's the first time I ever drank. But yeah, this is interesting. It's really not awful. I can kind of see where the C- is coming from. I don't know if I'm at a C- with it. But I'm going to say this is much better than the Keystone and better than the Natty. Can't really beat it.
I don't claim you can have a better time with Colt 45 than without it. But why take chances?
No, go out and give it a shot. It wasn't awful. I'm going to border on C-, D+. Ooh, no, D+. Yeah, there's the... Every once in a while, a couple of sips that you get like a hit, and it's like a bit. It's just not good. It's not like make you throw up, but it's... You get that bitter on the finish consistently. But that last sip, that was bad. I don't know what was in there, but that was bad. But hey, that's part 1 of the Bad Beer Trilogy. I love hearing your guys' comments. Subscribe if you'd like. I'd appreciate it. And we'll see you next time. And hey, check out that lacing. That's some malt liquor. That's Colt 45. Like Billy D. Williams said, works every time. Alright guys, take care. We'll see you next time in part 2 of the Bad Beer Trilogy.